Hi Aries, welcome to your monthly reading. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. And if you would like a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. For the month of May, I'm offering two special tarot offers. One is called The Tales of the Earth, and it's a reading that focuses both on spiritual and material themes of growth and abundance. And the other one is a reading that is more focused towards relationship dynamics, and it's called In Between the Sheets, and it's a reading which entails themes of intimacy, sexuality, and the nature of pleasure. So if you would like to know more info about those tarot offers, just email me, or if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do so by following the PayPal link, which is also down below, and as well my Facebook and Instagram page. So Aries, I do feel like during this month of May there's a renewed sense of hope on something that might, be the main focus overall during this May energy. It's a renewed sense of hope, a renewed sense of meaning. Some of you are recovering from experiences that have been brutal. I think that some of you have been through something that has this brutal connotation to your sense of self. Some of you are rebuilding your lives, and I think that May has a very positive flavor for Aries that have been working on rebuilding themselves and their life, especially rebuilding dreams, believing again, finding meaning in experiences, seeing the light through the darkness. I think that May has a very positive connotation for those type of energies. Aries that have been struggling in general to find, hope, or to find, clarity upon their sense of direction and their future paths. I think that May is going to bring a bright, something bright, something that pops here that might, give you a lot of peace. Some of you are again working on inner peace and self-love. Some of you are accomplishing quite a lot during the month of May in terms of love. Love in the concept of taking care of yourselves fully, mind, body, and spirit, and also being receptive to love and care for others in more receptive and open ways. I feel like some of you have been hurt, you have been bruised by love, but at the same time you are learning how to use, or you have been learning how to use those experiences that hurt you, not to define your lovability or your capacity to love more, to love, harder than before, to not allow those negative experiences to shape what you believe love is, what you believe you will find in your future. And I think that for Aries that have been struggling with being hurt or not believing in love, you might find in May this renewed sense of hope in love, in dreams, in spiritual ideals, or ideals that are very, that hit you very close to heart, that are very, yours, unique. I think that there's something about your energy during the month of May that's very special, very bright, very charismatic, and very, appealing to others, soothing to others. There's a need for you to go easy on situations, to just be, there's this energy of serenity and tranquility. And the more you work on, cultivating inner peace, I think that is going to be extremely visible to the eyes of others around you. And I think that people are, the more you work on that serenity, I think that more people are going to be attracted to your vibration. There's a really soothing vibration about you, Aries, that might make a difference both in how you see yourself and how others have been as well seeing you. All of this is due to the beautiful presence here of the star in the soul position. And this is one of the best cards to have in terms of energy in the soul position, because the soul position is all about how we are feeling internally, how we are internalizing experiences, how we are receiving them, not as a curse, not as a problem, but as an experience that we can always grow from and experience from, and access more. Some of you are really having you have this heightened spiritual growth in focus here that might take some of you Aries to a new stage of realization of what life is and of who you truly are. Some of you have dreams to follow, and I think that you are being put on the track or in the right track to pursue them, to believe in them. Some of you, this month is all about restored sense of belief and recovery, but also the bright side of healing. There's two sides of healing. There's that side of healing when things are scary and dark and difficult and painful, and where we are being asked to let go of a lot of things. It's the part where we shed skin and we tear a lot of things in our lives apart. It's difficult. That part of healing isn't necessary, but it's very hard to go through. I think that you have been there, the majority of you, and you're going to experience like the end of the rainbow, the perks of all of that healing, what the beauty that lies in it, starting to see the beauty of things you have faced so far. Both, I think that it's like the same energy here about both beautiful things you have lived so far as negative. I think that you are putting them all together, and this brings you closer to wholeness. And I think that some of you are outgrowing your own expectations of what you could do, of what you could be. I feel like some of you have been through a lot of lessons again in spirituality, either spirituality or something associated with your belief systems like religion or philosophy of life. Whichever it's your case in particular, this has a lot of importance. Even without either you realizing it or not, your beliefs are the key, the golden key to both close a chapter you want to close in your life and proceed ahead to the new one, again feeling empowered and recovered from that stage, as to make you aware of what you have still to learn, or what you have still to face, or what you still kind of involved with that needs a lot of that faith, or a lot of that a lot of that higher I think that some of you are meant to reach higher than what you have reached so far. And for Aries that know that they are not living to their full potential, that they are capable of so much more, and that they are worth so much more, and they can achieve so much more. It's true, you do, and you are meant to achieve much more. But I think that this all goes into that place where you believe or not that you actually can do it, that you are deserving of that, that it's okay, that it's accepting for you to follow your own path in life. Maybe for some of you, your own path in life and the path you were shown or taught that it was your path are at odds with each other. Some of you may have the traditional way to follow, the expected way to follow, and you have your own way to follow. And I think that some of you are kind of realizing this. You're realizing that you have lived lives where you have been following, traditions or rules or expectations that are not yours. And I think that some of you are in this journey to discover your truth and what you truly believe in. And I think that it goes again back into the energy of what you are finding out about the love you carry for you, the love you carry for life, the love you carry for those, you know, around you. I think that some of you have big hearts. You might not know how big your heart is, but definitely in May, there's a lot of compassion. There's a lot of openness about what you're willing to give to others without expecting. I think it's like giving freely from a place of love. It's going to make a lot of difference into what you're going to do into June. I think that this is the unconscious, is the Queen of Cups. So again, you might be unaware of how big your heart is, especially because you have the Queen of Swords in the conscious position, which means you may think you are much more colder and, you know, not caring, detached from emotions and feelings and needs of others than what you truly are. I think that there's this motherly energy about Aries, this quality of nourishment, the need to nourish not only themselves in their dreams, of course, but others as well. Aries that are parents, Aries that have, you know, someone, you know, that depend on them in a certain way. I think that there's a lot of healing as well between Aries that are parents and their children, but also Aries that have like things are like either people around them that in which they can show a lot of that affection, like siblings or a family or a partner, a friend. It's like there's this strong urge to show and declare feelings and also to give a lot of gestures of appreciation. Some of you are giving guidance as well to those around you, giving very good advice or being asked to share your intuitive knowledge with others. Others of you also pets, your relationship with pets can be somehow relevant or significant again with this exchange of love, because when we are dealing with pets, it's a very interesting thing because we don't have the same ways we go about human relationships, right? It's very heart to heart. There's no words, there's no communication, there's nothing. We just feel and we give in to that feeling of loving that creature so much. So I also feel like some of you are kind of reviewing your relationship with women in your life. This applies itself both to Aries men and Aries women. I just think that for Aries men, you may be reviewing the quality of relationships with women in your life, beginning with the relationship with your own internal feminine qualities, but also with the relationship initially with your maternal figure. And Aries women are kind of reviewing the way they have been relating with their own selves, the way they have, you know, the choices that they have made, how so far, how has that impacted, you know, the quality, right, of how they truly allow themselves to be who they are. Because I feel like for Aries women, there's something that has been missing in your personality traits. There's like a lack of something that belongs to your nature that you haven't been giving full expression, or you haven't, you know, accepted even of your own nature, that might be about your emotions, that might be about the qualities of your own sensitivity. You might see emotions as weakness or compassion as weakness, and I think that there's an emotional aspect of you that you are rescuing. And also for Aries men, your emotions are a source of abundance during the month of May. So it's very important for all of you Aries to, you know, review how you have been handling yourselves and how you have been handling your feelings, how you have been opening or closing your hearts, and how that might be, you know, the answer that some of you have been looking for in terms of understanding, you know, why certain things haven't happened yet, why certain things haven't manifested itself the way you would like to. I think that some of you have closed your hearts, and you're now in the process of opening those. And the fact that you do open your heart is what's going to bring again the star and that renewed sense of hope on something. So there is either a renewed sense of hope in yourself and in life, or in a cause, in a project, in something that might be, just that beacon of light that you were needed in your life to give it meaning. Some of you, it's about the awakening of new dreams that have been dormant, in your unconscious life, and now starts to awaken, and you start to gaze at how wonderful life can be when we dare to dream, or when we dare to go beyond, whatever has happened that robbed us from our sense of personal happiness. And we keep, risking, because to dream is to risk it all. And I think that some of you are kind of understanding this, that in order to have the life you want, you have to dream, and to dream you have to risk giving of your heart. When we give of our hearts, we always risk to be hurt. Yes, of course, because even if the other person doesn't want to hurt us, there's many factors in life that we will face that will create that pain, as loss, as death, as a lot of challenges that it's nobody's fault to deal with. So I think that some of you are changing your perceptions about love and feelings and of giving of yourselves to others. And I think that some of you also might be reviewing, coming into June with the Seven of Pentacles here. You might be, reviewing some of your plans. Where are you going to take all of these dreams and all of these visions? Where are you going to put it? I feel like some of you are frustrated with the slow progress in terms of finances and work. And I think that, again, this is a moment where you have been kind of, for some of you, it was a moment to recover. It was a moment to, tap into your inner selves and find out what was going on there, and to heal some aspects as well of it, in order for you to find a new truth, or a new way, or new ways that you were not really considering to pursue your dreams. And so to pursue maybe material avenues that will be much more rewarding to you. I think that there are things that are taking time, but it's still going to be rewarding. I think that it's going to be worth the wait. Whatever this is, it's going to be worth your while. So I hope you have a great month of May. Thank you so much for all of you that have been liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting to my channel. I really appreciate it. And please keep doing so. And hopefully we'll see each other soon.